how to do shadow work on why you can't allow her, why you don't feel safe to allow her. And to begin this, you would want to sit down somewhere quiet where you can be alone and where you feel safe. And that could be from like in a corner, in your closet. If you have a walk-in closet, it could be in your bed, anywhere where you feel safe and comfortable. Like sit on a pillow, like wrap yourself around in a blanket, anywhere. And what we are aiming to do here is to get in contact with safety and also your inner child. And you can begin with putting a hand on your heart and one on your stomach and just closing your eyes for a second, then opening them and watching your surroundings, like taking in the room and telling yourself, I'm home, I'm safe, really conscious breathing and really feeling that that is true. You're home and you're safe. Like nothing will harm you in this place, like nothing. So breathe, take as long as you want and need, and then just get in contact with this feeling of it's okay, it's okay. Listening to your heart, focusing on your breath, really feeling the calm. And when you've done that, when you've reached a point where you feel safe, just close your eyes and take another beat, take another second to land. Because this is what we want to do. We want to aim for calmness so we can hold more space. We can hold the uncomfortability. So sit comfortably, hand on your heart, on your stomach, breathing, listening to your heart, getting in contact with feeling safe. And then you take out your phone, set a timer on 5, 10 or 15 minutes. If you're very new to shadow work, maybe start with 5 minutes. But the point of setting a timer is that you're feeling held in a space where it's very temporary. Because it can really feel overwhelming when you start to do shadow work, that you don't know how deep to go. So maybe start with 5 minutes. Set a timer on 5 minutes, then put aside your phone, and then taking a breath, and then starting with your question. And the question I'm inviting you to try out is, what am I afraid will happen if I let go of control? And then whatever comes up, just speak. Like, don't hinder yourself, don't stop yourself, don't like craft your sentence in your head beforehand. Just speak out loud. No one's there. You don't have to speak loudly. You can whisper as for yourself, but really just let it flow and talk and talk and talk for 5 minutes. And then if you're noticing resistance, or you're noticing a block, like your mind goes blank, then let that be it. It's for now, that's fine. It's the first time you're doing that, and even if it's the second, the third, let that be okay. Because if you resist that, it will become even worse, and that is the paradox of self-mastery. just do that, like hold space and accept whatever comes up and let that be okay. And when the timer goes, really commit to stopping as soon as the timer goes, because if you're feeling like you're on a roll and you continue even further just because you're on a roll, then your inner child will feel betrayed because you didn't commit to your promise of being held in that space. So really stop talking then, and then let that be for now, and then come back to it whenever it feels aligned, maybe the next day, but don't push yourself too much. And then really start to explore that shadow work question to open up Pandora's box and see what comes up. And if it feels right for you, maybe you can stop the timer, land in this moment, put a hand on your heart, or if you still have it on your heart or on your stomach, then just breathe. And like in the beginning, just look around, take in your space, tell yourself that you feel safe, you're home, no one's there, it's your time, it's your bubble. And then thank yourself for holding the space for you to look at whatever comes up, and giving yourself space to actually be the inner parent for your inner child, because that is a very big responsibility. And it's a very big act of love. It's a very big act of love that you're giving yourself. You're giving yourself time and space and awareness for anything that's holding you back to come up to the surface and be met with love. So thank yourself, and then let that go for now and come back to the space. And you can do this whenever it feels right, but again, don't force yourself, don't push yourself too much, and try to like really feel safe in this. And if it doesn't feel good, if you feel uncomfortable or anything, try to really give yourself time to land in this feeling of groundingness. And if you really feel unsafe, then go out in nature without electronics, just take a walk for a few minutes. And if you feel called to, then put on some music and just like shake around your body. It makes your body move in ways that it needs to, if we give it focus and attention. So if you put on some music that's positive, or it could be something that's very like heavy metal, whatever calls to you. So releasing that stagnant tension that could have been woken is a great way to release any pent up energy. So I really also want to emphasize on the importance of consistency also for your inner child, because your inner child, what any child really wants, is being seen, being held, and being loved. And that is what you're doing when you're showing yourself, your inner child, that you show up continuously. And if you do this once and don't do it again, it will be like you're neglecting your inner child, and it will be even more pent up, passive aggressive, like, see, you never prioritize me, you never show up. So do this consistently, otherwise it's just like you're making the wound almost worse. So thank you for watching. You don't have to do this prompt in particular, you can do whatever inquiry feels resonant for you, but just doing an exploration session where you really dive into what is it that I'm scared of. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.